Okay, so we're going to write a quick program that's going to do a word count. And we're going to do that by looking for the number of spaces that's going to separate the words. And this is not going to be a perfect word count because if people double space, it's going to count extra words, but it's a good sort of first approximation. So we're going to just put in our little plan first. So get input text. Then we're going to loop through the text. We're going to then count the spaces. And I guess we really need to then print out the result. Otherwise, we won't know what it is. So that's our general plan. So let's go text equals input and some prompt. Enter text to be word counted. And I might just put a /n so that it goes on to the next line. All right, so now I need to loop through this text. So we want to use a for loop because that can change the length of it depending on the length of text being put through. We really want to go through every single letter within that text. So I'm going to say for I in range. And the range I want is the length of that text. So length of text. So now what this will do is go through the loop a number of times equal to the number of characters entered into that text there. So tabbed so that we get the next line. And I just want to now check if the each one is a space. So if I use this I goes from 0 up to the length of text. So I can do text square brackets I, and that will look at the first character, and then each time I go through the loop, we'll look at the next one. So I want to know, is that equal to a space? I'm going to enter speech marks and a space in the middle just to say that it's a space. And if it does, I want to increase my count. Now, something I haven't done here is I've said count equals count plus 1, but when it runs, it's not going to know what count is. So we might have to go back here and just say count equals 0. So I've got no spaces to start with. So now it will know that it needs to increase it, and it'll keep track of that. Does it really need to do anything else? If I really want to get fancy, I could sort of check that it's not double counting a double space or something like that, but we don't really care about that. I think that's going to do it. So this is the counting of the spaces. Now we need to print the result. Now, if I printed it in the loop, it will print out lots of times. I don't really want to do that. So I print, and I could just say print count. But that doesn't really say much, so maybe I'll say print the number of words is, and now the speech functions. Now count is a integer, so I'm going to have to turn into a string to put into this. Now let's run it and check it. Hello world. And it says count as 1. Now that's because there's only one space, but there's 2 words. So what I really need to do is add 1 onto this. I could actually just start the count at 1. I also want to just put a space at the end of here so it looks a bit better. Run it again. And hello. That should be one word. Let's just do 4 words, and it says the word count 4. So it seems to be working. And I'll leave it there.